friends, good afternoon. We did one motivational class one day back, and that class was particularly how to overcome stress to achieve success. And achieve success, that was the central theme or idea of the class. I mentioned before, or I placed before you in that class that we are to understand Citta, we are to understand Buddhi, we are to understand Mano, and we are to know about the negative effect of Ahamkara for controlling stress or managing ourselves. And today we are to take one class which is motivational at the same time academic too. Students of psychology of different levels, especially undergraduate and postgraduate levels, will get so many information for their academic demand, for the satisfaction of their academic demand. Let us start first. Friends, psychology helps us to understand behavior, and the prime concern of learning in all stages of education, in all levels, in all streams, the prime concern is modification of behavior of the learners as per the demands of their individual life, at the same time according to the demand of society where they are living, as well as the demand of the global social order. So friends, if a student is the student of physics, he or she is to know the mechanism of learning. The teacher of chemistry is to know the mechanism of learning by the students, because without knowing about the basics of the process of learning, no teacher can become successful in the process of teaching too. At the same time, to manage administration, we have to know psychology, because in administrative system, we have to deal with human behavior. In every part of human society, the prime concern of dealing of humanity is human behavior. So friends, changing human behavior is the prime concern of every activity, and for that, we have to know the most important and basic issues of human behavior, and that's why this class is motivational. At the same time, this one is academic class too. Let us see, friends, for becoming success, because in our last class we discussed about how to overcome stress and achieve success, and for doing that we have to understand, I told you that the needs, drives and motives, because needs are the psychophysical requirements, means the physical requirements or necessities, as well as mental demands or necessities of the human organism. And drives are the driving forces of the body, means for the satisfaction of mental as well as physical demands or needs or necessities. We are to drive ourselves towards different activities. For the accomplishment of different activities, we have to remain in action. And driving forces of the body help us to be busy or remain busy in different activities or actions. And motives means, I told you that motive basically is a cause or reason of action, for which action or actions take place. Means if we are to know, then we must have to understand motive. And friends, today's class is concerning to the basic psychological specialities of knowing or keeping contact with the greater universe or different phenomena of the universe, at the same time knowing our own personality. And that's why the heading of the class is Know Thyself and Do Thyself. So friends, success basically depends on knowing ourselves. You as a student are to understand yourself, what capabilities you do possess with the help of the influence of the natural laws at the time of birth. Because with the help of birth, genetic transmission is there over your body and mindset, and with the help of genetic capabilities or inherited potentialities, we proceed towards the process of growth towards ultimate goal. So friends, without knowing ourselves, without understanding ourselves, we never can understand the basic requirement of our goal. And without having proper idea of our own goal or mission of life, we never can become successful. So friends, the basic thing is knowing ourselves means you are to know thyself, yourself, and do thyself. Means you are to do what you are to do for yourself only. Means you do not think that you are doing everything else for other. But whatever you are doing only for yourself. So friends, if you are successful in achieving your targets, in satisfying your mental as well as physiological requirements, then success or achieving target of life becomes so much easy. Let us see friends, know thyself before setting your goals. Before setting the goals of your life, you are to know thyself, you are to know yourself, you are to understand yourself. What we do just after the completion of matriculation examination, suppose securing good marks, 70% or 80% marks, we plan that I should better go to science stream. Instead of going to art stream, I should better go to science stream. But before doing that, you are to understand what you like to be, what you want to be, what capabilities you do possess. Because without understanding the capabilities, you never can become what you like to become or want to become. So friends, we have to know ourselves before setting the goals of your life, goals of our life. After knowing, set your goals means you understand yourself, thenceforth you set the goal of your life. And before setting the goals, what we have to do means before doing so, before setting the goals, we have to understand about our needs, what we require. Because without understanding the needs of our life, means the needs of human life and process of functioning of human mind and body, we never can practically realize the mission of our life. And that's why failure has linked. I discussed in my last class, means in our last class we discussed about the causes of failure and the basic characteristics of a successful person. And friends, failure results when we understand ourselves, fail to understand ourselves, our capabilities, fail to define the goals of our life in proper manner by understanding the needs of human life. So friends, for understanding yourself, understand your psychic and physical state. Means to know yourself, you are to know your physiology as well as you are to know your mindset, your mental capabilities. You see. Now let us see the next slide. What is there? This is you. You are a very complex neurological machine. This is your neurological, you see picture. You are a very critical neurological machine. Because I told you that man or human physiology is the composition of different matters. And human mind, being the part of human brain, is also composed with different matters. And friends, without understanding mind, we never can control ourselves. Means we fail to control our emotion and fail to satisfy the instinctive demands of our life. So friends, you are a very critical, very complex neurological machine. And that's why in this universe, amidst all the living beings and organisms, man's behavior is very complex. And the complexity of human behavior has link with the complex functioning of human neurology or neurosystem. So friends, man is a very difficult or complex neurological machine, and man's behavior is being controlled by man's brain as well as man's mind. So friends, understanding behavior, for understanding behavior, there is the demand of understanding mind, at the same time demand of understanding the functions of brain. In our last discussion, we discussed about Sigmund Freud. I placed before you about the picture of human mind. Mind is being constituted as per the explanations of Sigmund Freud, the great Austrian psychologist. Id, ego and superego are the conscience. There is a little bit conscience in human mind. Conscience is the decision-making power or capability. On id and ego, I told you in my last class, that if you assess or suppose that human mind is a big box, then majority of the part of the box is being occupied by id and ego. And basically, id and ego do have link with ahamkara, and id and ego mislead us, and we become the victim of the power of id and ego. And once we, realize the capability of conscience, then we can understand the basic demand, or we can realize our life. So this is you. Next, let us come to the next slide. How complex you are, you see. You do not take yourself so much easily, because you are a very complex machine, and you are functioning according to the complexity of the constitution of your body, and psychology means your psychic order. Friends, I told you that you are the only mechanic, or you are the only engineer or driver of your mind or of your capabilities. So when you are to drive yourself, you are to decide, and for doing that you are to know the goals of life, and before setting the goals of your own life, certainly you are to understand yourself. This is you. Let us come to the next slide. This is you. How complex, you see. Everything is being, all are linked, and without understanding the physiology as well as this, very complex machine, you never can become successful in managing your stress or trauma or your hopelessness or your sadness. For doing that, if you fail to control yourself, means overcome from the attack of stress or stressors, then you never can become successful in achieving the target of life. So friends, understand yourself. This message is to be understood, because you are the only mechanic who is to repair, who is to handle or use this machine. Next, please come to the next slide. So let us understand our needs and wants for accomplishing our goals. Because I told you that needs are the physical and psychological requirements. And without understanding about needs and requirements, we never can understand we never can find the means and ways to achieve our goals. And for understanding the needs, we have to know about Maslow, means Abraham Harold Maslow, because he is a famous American psychologist who did so many things over human need. Maslow, this one was an American psychologist who was best known for creating Maslow's hierarchy, means order of needs, a theory of psychological health, predicated on fulfilling innate human needs in priority, culminating or concluding in self-actualization. Friends, realization of self, practicalization of one's own capabilities in real field is the primary concern of human life, and that is, in simple word, it is said as goal achievement. So friends, self-actualization basically depends on the proper functioning of the complex neurological machine which is in you. So friends, for understanding our needs, because without understanding our needs, we never can set the vision of our life. We have to understand Maslow. He is a famous American psychologist and scientist who did so many things over human needs. Let us see the next slide. This is Abraham Maslow, who did or who explained many things about human needs, and he developed needs hierarchy, the theory of needs hierarchy. And without having proper knowledge of the theory of needs hierarchy, we never can realize the basic purpose of our life. And by failing to realize the basic purpose of life, we fail to accomplish the real goal, means we fail to actualize or practically realize realize our self goal. Let us come back to the next slide. What is Abraham Maslow's theory? Because this is the most important theory with which your aspirations, your demands of life, the process of realization of or practicalization of the goals, or controlling stress, or overcoming you see hopelessness, or overcoming sadness situation, we have to know Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy means ladder. Hierarchy means ladder or order or pyramid of needs is a motivational theory. Friends, you know about motivation because motives, I told you, motive is the cause or reason for action, and without motivation no learning is possible. Learning does not take place. So in the field of learning, motivation has special significance, and without motivating the students or learners towards learning, no learning takes place. So motivational theory, psychology, comprising a 5-tier model of human needs, often depicted as hierarchical, means orderly levels within a pyramid. From the bottom of the hierarchy or means the pyramid upwards, the needs are physiological. There is physiological need, safety need is there, love is there, and belonging, need of belongingness is also there. Esteem, self-respect means esteem on self-actualization, realization of own capabilities. So friends, these are the basic needs for which we are existing in this universe, and we are remaining busy in different activities. Why we do remain busy in different activities instead of sleeping? Because we do remain busy in different kind of activities for the actualization of the goals of our life, means satisfaction of the needs, basically the physiological. Safety need. Why you are now in distancing? Because you need safety. And for the safety of your life, you are in distance, means you are under lockdown so that you can save your life from the attack of COVID-19. So safety need is the primary necessity or demand of human life. Love is another most important need. Then belonging, you belong to this country, and that's why from different parts of India, people are coming, those who were in outside, they are coming to own country because they belong to this country, and they think that staying at own state, own home, own residence is very much safe, and that's why from different parts of global nations, people are coming. Esteem is there. Self-respect or esteem need is very important, otherwise you cannot become human being. And self-actualization means practicalization of own demand or necessity is another need. Let us come back to the next slide. You see, Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a theory of psychology proposed by Abraham Maslow in his 1943 paper. This is one of the famous research paper where he forwarded his own theory. The name of title of the paper is A Theory of Human Motivation, how we become motivated, because without motivation no learning is possible, and in the field of learning motivation has special importance. If the students of physics are to understand the theories of physics, they are to be motivated towards their own study. If the people of chemistry are to understand the specialities of different critical theories, then they are to be motivated. So without motivation, no work, nothing happens. So friends, motivation is the primary condition of everything else. And Abraham Maslow did so many works, about the theory of human motivation in psychological review. And then this means that in order for motivation to arise at the next stage, each stage must be satisfied within the individual themselves. Means in this hierarchy of needs, in the explanation of the pyramid concerning to all the needs of human being or human individual, Maslow has very nicely explained every need, how these needs do have internal linkage, and with the satisfaction of all these needs, how human being can, actually realize own demand or self-demand or practicalize self-demand. Let us come back to the next slide. Now see, what the needs are, or wants, needs and wants, how they are different. What is need, what is want, or what are needs, what are wants, and how these are different. We say once, I want this. At the time of, you see, demanding something from your parents, you demand so many things which is not so much good. Because, you see, you want, your needs and wants are different. Let us see, the term needs is defined as an individual's basic requirement that must be fulfilled in order to survive. So, friends, needs are the basic requirement and we are to satisfy all such needs for survival. Needs represents the necessities. These are the necessities for survival, and survival is the prime concern for which we try to acquire knowledge or keep linkage with the greater universe. We try to understand the phenomena of the world. While wants indicate desires. Wants means desires. Why you desire, expect. Needs are important for the human being to survive. As against this, wants are not as important as needs, because a person can live without wants. So friends, without needs you never can live, but without wants you can live. And needs are the most important psychophysical requirements, with the help of the satisfaction of which we can help to develop all the capabilities so that we can survive in this complex universe or complex order. Let us come back to this slide, the essential needs. Let us see now. You see, physiological needs are very much essential. The needs for food, water, air, sex, these are physiological needs. Why we need food? Because we are to help our body keep its uses position so that it can survive. Now it is said that people are of the opinion that doctors are suggesting that, yoga specialists are suggesting that you are to increase your immune capability or capacity, or you are to increase the immune capability of your body so that in this critical moment, means to save your life from the attack of COVID-19, where there is no any specific medicine. The immune system of your body should be quite stronger so that you can fight with this situation, because survival is the basic or primary condition of human life. So friends, we need food, we need water, we need air. These are the three basic components, means air, water. These are the, you see, sex is also one of the most important physiological needs. Then for safety and stability need. We need safety now because the whole world is under the attack of COVID-19. And stability, we want to be stable. The environment should become stable. We are expecting that the situation will become stable so that normalcy survives and we can live normal life. So friends, safety and stability needs, these are what? Means stability means permanency. Our life is not temporary. Though friends, do not plan your life for few days. Plan it for many years so that you can really realize your life. You see, the needs for safe and stable environments. We need safe environment, unstable environments for the safety of life, for the safety of our creativity. Love and attachment. What we need? We need love. We need attachment with part. Why the parents are thinking that their children are somewhere else in other parts of India, they should better come to their own residence because of attachment. And this attachment, because of this attachment need, our families are surviving, societies are surviving. So friends, love and attachment, without these two needs, neither you nor society nor civilization survive. So friends, for the survival of your life, for the survival of your society, for the survival of your culture, for the survival of human civilization, attachment has special importance, and with attachment, love has special linkage. So these are two important needs. The needs for unconditional love, support and belonging. Now we are to support each other. We are to support the government. Government is to support us. We are to support every kind. You see, every category of people so that we can fight with COVID-19 and win life, save life. So friends, these are important. Truth is most important demand of human life. Truth means reality need. They need to know and understand the world. The world is to be understood because in the field of higher education, friends, you see, the basic purpose is we are to help students develop their creativity. Means they are to become creative. Means they are to create new knowledge. They are to add new ideas with the existing stock of ideas so that human world or human knowledge economy, you see, uplift. So friends, for the survival of the world as well as for understanding the world, we are to, you see, practicalize the truth need or reality need. Let us come back to the next slide. We will see. So friends, the 6 psychological needs as per the explanations of Abraham Maslow. Certainty. We are to become certain. We need a certainty that COVID-19 will be defeated. Our colleges and university will immediately be reopened and our academic life will continue. And that's why we are in stress, we are in pressure, we are in anxiety, we are in trauma, whether the world will be able to become quite free from the attack of COVID-19. We need certainty. And that's why this is a motivational class for becoming certain that the universe will exist. You are to exist, and for your existence, you are to develop the immune system of your body. Certainty is one of the most important needs. This is what everyone wants when they start a fitness program. So friends, for why this motivational class? This is in a sense a fitness class. You are to become quite fit to fight with the chance situation because of, so that you can survive, which is the primary concern of your life, of our society, of human society. So certainty means verity. This is what everyone wants. Uncertainty means verity. This is certainty which we need. And when there is uncertainty means verity, this is what everyone wants. Immediately after being on a program for 2 weeks. Means suppose you are in a program, then uncertainty when the things will go, means there is uncertainty is there, and we become too certain when things will take, you see, turn. So significance is another most important psychological need, significance. We want to become significant. Love and connection, then growth and contribution. These are most important psychological needs which we are to satisfy. And for the satisfaction of all such needs, we are to understand ourselves, we are to understand our capabilities, we are to understand the complex logical machine. Let us come back to this. This is physiological needs. What are the physiological needs? Physiological needs means food, shelter. Why we need food? Because we are to survive. Why we need shelter? Because we want to become protected. Why we need clothing? Because we want to continue life maintaining our civilization. Why we need water? Without water you never can survive. Why you need air? Because without air never you can survive. And sleep means rest is very much important for keeping your body under control. Means for keeping the body in active state. These are very important physiological needs. Then safety needs is very much important. We want to become safe. Social needs are very important because of which we live in society. Esteem needs are so much important because we are much more concerned about ourselves. By bold means man is selfish by nature. So selfishness is the speciality of human character. Though man says that I do not have any self-interest, every time as per psychology and medical science, you are self-interested and because of yourself you are living. So friends, the last one is self-actualization needs, which has special importance. We are to actualize ourselves. This is the hierarchy that you see graphical, or this is the diagram with the help of which first, second, third, fourth. These are the basic stages of human needs. First one, basic psychological needs. Second one, safety and second category needs are safety and security need. Third category, belonging and social needs. Fourth category needs are esteem and status need. And then last one is self-actualization. Means self-practicalization, means practical realization of self-demand is very much important. And let's come back to the next one. Now friends, I show you in our last class, in my last class, the portrait of a happy person. And he was the 44th President of the United States of America, Barack Hussein Obama. Now see, he is a happy person who made India become happy, who helped India become happy, who helped humanity much more, the missile man of India. For understanding this, please see the picture of this very successful soul of the world. Friends, know yourself, thyself and proceed. You realize yourself, thyself, understand your capabilities, understand your goals, set your mission, learn to value time, the value of time. Thenceforth, see this person who you see is very much successful soul of the world, who helped not only India become, you see, so much prosperous from many sides, many directions, but the whole universe. He is a happy man. This is the, you see, physical gesture of a happy person. And a happy person is he who can overcome trauma, stress or other things. See, who is he now? Let us come back to the APJ Abdul Kalam. His full name, well, you are well known to this because he is the most important and precious soul of the whole humanity. APJ Abdul Kalam, in full, Abul Fakir Jainal Abdin Abdul Kalam. So this is about him, what he did, what kind of person he was, how he contributed towards the, you see, advancement of Indian scientific parameter, as well as how he contributed for the uplift of human civilization. So many things are here, you should study on what he said. Friends, you see how to overcome stress, how to, you see, become successful in life. What we are to do? Just after understanding the complex functioning of your neurological machine, means of you, dream. I told you about Sigmund Freud, who did so many things, who did research and contributed, you see, composed masterpiece or wrote books on dream. Dreams transform into thoughts and thoughts result in action. How dreams are linked? Dream. Dreams transform into thoughts and thoughts result into action. Because you see, there is another great psychologist who has categorized human behavior in 3 categories. That is Benjamin Bloom. He is the latest American psychologist who has categorized yourself in 3 parts. Means the cognitive parameter of human personality, the affective parameter of human personality, and the psychomotor domain of human individuality. The cognitive domain, how we recognize the universe. The affective domain, how we think and feel. And psychomotor domain means how we do, how we apply our thinking and feeling in practical situation, means how we get science. So friends, it is the great man, means the great scientist, great missile man, His Excellency the Honorable President of India, he said, I like to go before you. He said not only to you, but to humanity, how to, you see, achieve goal, how to achieve success. Dreams transform into thoughts and thoughts result in action. To succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal. Single-minded devotion. If you become fluctuative, never you will be able to achieve your goal. You are to, you see, be single single-minded in devotion means you have to pay attention and attention till you see achieve the target of your own activity. So friends, this is this same great saying of Kalam. Thenceforth, what he said, understanding the potentialities of the youth in countries making he opined. What he suggested, inspiring them. He suggested us to inspire the young people to think big in life. Think big in life. There is a good book, The Sky the Limit. You should think any place. He also penned a number of books. He did so many, he wrote so many books. So friends, we have to inspire our youth to think big in life. Don't take rest after your first victory. Being successful in first attempt, do not take rest. Because if you fail in second, more lips are waiting to say that your first victory was just luck. Once you fail to achieve other things, then people will begin to criticize you and they will speak that you luckily become successful in first attempt because in second attempt you are failing. So friends, do not just after becoming successful in first attempt, do not become stagnant. Attempt to the second and become successful. Dream. Why dream? Dreams transform into thoughts and thoughts result in action. Next, to succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal. It's a great saying. So friends, by overcoming trauma or overcoming stress, you are to do all these things. If you fail, never give up. Do not take. Because fail means first attempt in learning. Failure makes man practice makes man perfect. And failure is the pillar or base of success. So friends, failure is the reality of life. Take it easily. You may fail, but you are to become confident and confident that you will anyhow win. And for that, you are to be devoted. Being single-minded means devoted 100%. Let us come back to see the next one. So friends, you see, creativity is very important. What is creativity? Means inventiveness or originality. And in the field of higher education, unfortunately we see that in most of the classes, teacher go to class, discuss those things which are written in different books. But it should not be like that. Because in higher education, creativity has special significance or importance. And we the teachers are to help our students to take the help of their books so that they can see or they can pass the preparatory area and thenceforth they can become creative, and for that you are to become creative in the classroom situation. Creativity has special importance, and creativity is seeing the same thing but thinking differently. You see, I told you about the successful person. Successful persons do not, they are not different than you do be, but they do differently. Then they do differently means what you do, they do not do like that. Successful persons are not different than you do be. They are also like you, but they do differently. Friends, and that's why this is very much important. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. So friends, overcoming trauma, overcoming stress, overcoming hopelessness, for overcoming, we have to be positive. I told you in our last class, all of us do not have equal talent. It is to be accepted. Friends, psychologically, all people are different. No two people are alike in this universe. Some is tall, some is short, some is, robust, some is thin, some is, beautiful to look at, some is not so and so. So friends, all are not equal. From the side of talent to all are not equal. But all of us have an equal opportunity to develop our talents. But we have opportunities. And I told you that learn to value time so that you become successful. Successful persons are those who learn to respect and value time. So friends, success not only depends on the talent of the a particular person, but it depends on the opportunity a particular person becomes successful in accepting. So friends, these are very much important and at this critical time. As you are in isolation, and to some extent you are in pressure and stress and trauma or in hopelessness situation, you please pay your attention towards all the great saying of all those successful people so that you can practically realize your own vision of life, mission of life and achieve goal. Let us see, friends, you see, realize yourself to realize the world and be happy by winning life. So friends, winning life is not so much easy. Myself, if I just am to confess before you that since my childhood till today, I had to face so many troubles. But you see, really speaking, honestly speaking before you that I did not lament for a single moment. You see, because of misfortune or because of, you see, different demands which I could not or my family could not fulfill, different dreams which I failed to fulfill. So friends, I became confident that somehow I will achieve the target of my life. So friends, you are to realize your potentialities, realize thyself to realize the world. Before realizing the world, you are to realize yourself and be happy by winning life. And there is a good book which is Realize Your Potentials, which is being written by V. Bekilis. He is a famous Russian or Rus writer. You can consult that book too. So friends, you always, you see, become positive. All of you, certainly I know it so much well, that there is not a single person who do not want to become successful in life. But friends, for becoming successful in life, determination, you see, is very much important. And that's for understanding own potentialities, as well as after understanding the potentialities, planning for achieving the goal as for the capabilities you do possess is very much important. So this much for today. You see, please take the help of all these materials. These materials will not only help you to increase, you see, overcome stressful situation, or develop your confidence, but this will help you academically too, how to prepare yourself or how to prepare psychological notes as well as higher educational notes. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Have good preparation.